Hello, dear children. Hope you all are doing well. Dear students, today I will teach you about leaves around us. In this lesson, we will learn about the parts of a leaf, why leaves are called the food factory of a plant, shedding of leaves, and uses of leaves. Let's begin with an introduction. Children, we see many plants and trees around us. One thing is common in them, that they all are full of green leaves. Different plants have different types of leaves. Leaves differ in shape, size, smell, and sometimes even in color. Some leaves are big and some leaves are small. Leaves may be of oval shape, round shape, or of pointed shape. These are the pictures of different types of leaves. As you can see, they are of different shapes. Now let's start with the parts of a leaf. A leaf has main 7 parts, that is leaf blade or lamina, margin, tip or apex, main vein or midrib, secondary vein, leaf stalk or petiole, and stomata. All plants have leaves. Leaves are usually thin, flat, and green, present on the stem or on branch, and it makes the food for the plant. Now, let's understand the different parts of a leaf. Let's begin with the first part, that is the leaf blade, or we call it lamina. Children, if you will observe a leaf closely, you can see the flat part that is called the leaf blade or the lamina. The upper and the lower sides of the leaf blade are slightly different in color. The upper side is smooth and dark in color, while the lower side is rough and is light in color. The color of a leaf is green because it has a pigment present in it, which is called chlorophyll. The edge of a leaf is known as the margin. Some leaves have smooth edges while some have rough edges. Next comes apex. It is the tip of the leaf. Then comes primary vein or main vein. We also call it the midrib. It is the line running through the middle of a leaf. Then comes secondary vein or side veins. These veins run from the main vein and are found all over the leaf. Then comes leaf stalk or the petiole. This part of a leaf attaches a leaf to the stem or to the branch of a plant. Then comes stomata. They are the tiny pores or the holes present on the lower side of a leaf. They help the plant to breathe. Now, let's understand how leaves help in manufacturing the food for the plant. Green leaves are known as the kitchen or the food factory of a plant because they prepare food for the whole plant. That's why leaves are very important part of a plant. Leaves are able to do so because they have a pigment called chlorophyll in them. This pigment gives them the green color and helps them to make their own food. Leaves, green leaves need carbon dioxide, water, sunlight for preparing food for the plant. The leaves take in carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Water is sucked by the root from the soil and is carried to the leaf by the stem. Chlorophyll is already present in the leaf and it traps or it holds the sunlight. The plant or the leaf uses the carbon dioxide, water and trapped sunlight to make food for the plant. This process of preparing food is known as photosynthesis. The word photo means light and the word synthesis means putting together. So the word photosynthesis means putting together by light. Leaves take in carbon dioxide and gives out oxygen during the process of photosynthesis. At night, leaves take in oxygen and gives out carbon dioxide. Then comes shedding of leaves. Trees usually shed their leaves which have dried up and which no longer have chlorophyll. Dear children, when the temperature gets changed, when the weather gets changed, that is during autumn season, the chlorophyll which is present in the leaves slowly starts getting dried up. Why it gets dried up? Because of the weather changes. And when the chlorophyll gets dried up, the color of the leaf starts changing. And when the leaf has become brown color, it starts getting off or it starts falling off from the tree or from the plant. Now there are trees which shed their leaves once in a year. Those trees are called deciduous trees. And there are some trees which do not shed their leaves throughout the year. Those trees remain green throughout the year and those trees are called evergreen trees. Leaves may also get dried up and fall when a plant do not get enough water and sunlight. We should not burn leaves that have fallen off. They should be collected and left to rot in a pit mixed with some soil and water. After a few months, they will turn into manure or compost, which can be used to make the soil fertile and hence it is good for growing plants. A pit which is used for composting is known as compost pit. Then comes uses of leaves. We have many uses of leaves. First of all, leaves provide us with vegetables. We get lot of vegetables from plants and from trees, like we get cabbage, spinach, lettuce, etc. And we also get many herbs from the plants like coriander, mint. These herbs, they add flavor and fragrance to our food. We use the leaves of some plants like neem, tulsi as medicine. Leaves or plants, they also makes the atmosphere clean by providing us oxygen. During the process of photosynthesis, leaves give out oxygen and we need this oxygen for breathing. We use leaves of certain plants such as banyan plant to make disposable plates or bowls. Some leaves such as palm, coconut leaves, they are used to make the roofs of some kacha house. In India, many leaves like mango leaf, ashoka tree leaf are used for decoration purposes. Leaves are the basic food of some animals like giraffe, deer, goat, sheep, etc. Thank you.